Denag Desert. This looks like a crumbled chimney. I'm sure it's not, but that's what it looks like. I don't want to get into combat with anything here. I mean, as unlikely as we're going to be to manage that. It would be nice if we could somehow cut the line between these two. I just wanted to go find that Piranhas. If we could do that, and then we can leave. We don't have to come back anytime soon. I'm sure there'll be a story beat that takes us out here at some point. Just thinking it would be a real neat trick if we could manage that. I mean, so far, so good. That looks like it might be possibly an enemy over there. Soldier husk. Okay, we'll deal with this one. This one might be harder to find later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and send them off. What is that? Is that an enemy unit? Is that a ship?
Rise and shine.
Looks like a carrier of some sort. Oh, that counted as Colony 4 still. I hesitate to get close. Level 26s. They're not going to be friendly. We're not going to engage. Oh, it is so eerily quiet right now. Like, shockingly eerily quiet. Just our footsteps and some very soft music. And there's a tunnel over there. Ooh, and the biggin'. Yeah, the biggin'. Ooh, is this a Sarlacc pit? What have we got going on here? Oh, there is actually treasure down there. Yeah, that feels like the sort of thing you go down there and you can't get back out, and then that treasure ends up being the weird knobbly end of the tongue of a monster that just consumes your flesh. We're not gonna fall for that. We as children growing up in Colony 9, we heard stories about things like that. Actually, I guess I'm currently playing as a Agnesian, not a Oh. What? See, this is really weird. Why does all of the world have these hard edges and then nothingness? That's super suspicious, right? Oh, you're big. We're gonna run away from you. I've got a lot of questions about this world. Please don't spoil in the comment section down below. I appreciate that no one's done it yet. Okay, well, that's gonna be what one shot kills us. I told you. Okay, well. Okay, well. Quest-related event. Is that the object that we were supposed to be looking for? Because we're not really that far off from it. Maybe we'll try one more time. I'm just now realizing that those are not Wolfs. I don't know what they are. I don't like them, but they're not Wolfs. Are these guys up here the quest-related event, potentially? Because if so, don't really know if we want to engage with them. What are these, Velociraptors? No, they're Sky Warriors, naturally. They're basically Velociraptors, right? We're all in agreement on this. Ooh, there's a campsite over there, past some level 22s, that we may be able to reach if we're careful. I don't know, we might be able to take, I mean, the 6 of us could probably take level 22. We got Mamba Mound Camp. Okay, I mean, we could hang out here and rest if we wanted to. I was hoping we might find a Nuppon in the area. I think I need to cut more of my exploration out of the videos, because I feel like the majority of whatever video this lands in is going to be me talking about, hey, look, I found a camp. Hey, look, I'm sending a soldier on their way. Hey, it's just, it doesn't make for the most high-quality entertainment, does it? I suppose I just don't have to talk. I can just run around and explore and do things. Okay, well, whatever the question mark was, we've run past it now, so we'll continue on in this direction. I don't think we can run up that hill, though, is the problem. Raptor Perch. Yeah, that seems sus. Can only imagine what that might be alluding to. What have we here, though? Lovely cave. Lovely cave full of level 24 giant bugs. I'm gonna say no to that. At least we found it, though. We can fast travel here again in the future. Oh, no, yeah, that is a formidable opponent. We're gonna keep going, and hopefully they don't try to pursue us and kill us. Just keep on running. We've got some weird little pig creatures here also that want to kill us. Kevis airdrop? Where? Oh. How fortuitous. We'll go check that out. There's a lot of conversation happening around here. We could get involved in whatever this ends up being, but these guys might be really high level as well. They don't seem to have a level. Maybe we have to get up close to find out. Go ahead, fellas. Fight to your heart's content. That looks like a wrecked thing that we want to go check out. That's what I think what we're actually here for. But this, if we can get to it without getting into combat with something that'll, you know, chop our feet off and eat us, No! No, don't! No, don't! Don't let it happen! Don't let it happen! You can do it! You can do it! Senna, don't! Senna, don't! Senna. Senna, don't! Senna, don't! Thank you, Senna. Keep going, you've got this. So we've got some level 23s around here. Yeah, if we can sneak up behind them... Nope, okay. Here we go. This is our test against stronger enemies. Let's see how we do. We've got this in the bag! Look at us go! We're absolutely crushing these guys! Oh my gosh! We crushed them! Crushed them? We crusted them like the stuff you have on bread. You know, the little bit around the outside that no one likes? On a cheap loaf of, like, grocery store bread. A nice quality bread, though? Like a freshly cooked, and it's not soft. Like, that's the problem with your grocery store bread. Why is the crust soft? It should be crispy and thin and delicious. That's what I'm talking about. They're not relevant to what we're doing at the moment, but, I mean, bread sounds good. I haven't had dinner. Hey, there's Colony 4. I wonder if there's a thing we can knock over that lets us climb up the sand slide. Or whatever. I guess it's like a land slide, but with sand. And it's going on forever and ever, which makes you wonder, how is that being sustained? Possibly we're all living in a simulation. That would explain it. Be a really lame explanation, but it would explain it. That is our target. That is what we've been trying to reach since we came here. That is what we're trying to avoid. Hey! The Desert Hulk! Accepted, I guess? I thought we already accepted this. What? Maybe it's just now, like, marked it? Oh, gosh, no. We can't fight these things. We can't win this fight. We're gonna just run. We're gonna hope for the best. Yeah, oh, it worked. Okay, well, there's a really big guy living here. Level 35 might be a bit much for us to manage. But maybe we also don't have to? First off. No, 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 no! Okay, it won't open. We probably need to sneak up here if we can. I don't know if we can do this without fighting everything first, but we're gonna give it a red-hot go. Oh, wow, it won't even let me try. We probably have to defeat them. Yep, okay, let's run. We're running away. Let's go, team. Well, team, we gave it our best effort. It's now raining in the desert, which is poetic in a sense. Weird in another. Genuinely, all I wanted to do was run up here and see if maybe there was an alternative route to get up here from over here near Colony 4. And, you know, maybe one of those really handy things you can just push over the edge and then climb up again later. I'm not seeing one. There could be one over there on that ledge that's just not popped into existence yet. And there could also be one over there with all those baddies. What we don't want to do is get so close to the ledge that we accidentally fall off. That's something we want to avoid. See, this seemed like a good place for one. Maybe over here, though, or maybe over around there. There might just not be one. We're not fighting in level 26. Actually, we probably could. Oh! Okay, when there was one, we might have been able to do it. But when there's two... Gosh, I don't know. Focus attacks. Oh, yeah, the whole party's getting wiped. You know what? What if we just walked away... And then, once we're a good distance, did that, and then just booked it. Just booked it. Just booked it. Don't even look back. Don't stop for anything. We're still alive. Somehow that worked. Somehow that worked. And I regret none of it. Yeah, no, nothing up here can be killed. We genuinely cannot defeat a level 26. Or 27, I should say. Level 27 big guy. And I bet you... Oh, it's just an ether canister. I thought for sure there'd be a shortcut thing up here somewhere. What a waste of our time. Nope, 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 nope. We're going. Let's go. Come on, everyone. Let's go. No way he's still going to try to attack us. At this distance? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, sir. What is your intention? How are you even doing that? What are you even spitting at us? Righto. How far did we make it? Not very. So this is the entrance to the desert, I think. Or maybe this is? I think this is probably where we want to go. Back to Zam's Crossway. And then we're going to point our noises that direction and just run. My only problem right now, and this might seem like a really dumb issue to have, but it's an issue that I'm having.
Right. There are a lot of resources on the way, but I'd ask that we keep detours to a minimum.
Well, I mean, that's quite the ironic thing to say right there, friend, because what I was going to say is that my main issue right now is that I'm not sure if I'm playing the game I would naturally were I not recording. And
are they fighting each other? Rude.
It does seem that way. Should we go ahead and get involved in this? I guess we'll see what the levels are involved here. So we've got level 18, a murder of Turkins, and we also have a lounge of Ignas. Now, this is going to get us points for Colony 4, so it's what we're going to do. But also, I would go with the Turkins anyway. I'm a big Turkin fan, and I feel personally like I have a lot to make up for after Xenoblade Chronicles 2, when we beat up all of those Turkin chefs. I didn't do a Let's Play of that series. I probably should have. Maybe we'll do it again. So we'll go ahead and help them. Also, lizards freak me out. I don't like them. What I was going to say, though, is, and I guess, you know, in the middle of combat is the best time to talk about this. Were I not recording, I don't think I would be progressing the plot right now. I would be going back to Colony 9. I would be hanging around Colony 4. I'd be building up my affinity with all these people. And I think that, I mean, yes, I'm curious about the story and I want to see where it goes, and that is part of what's driving me forward. But I think even more than that, what's really driving me forward is this idea that I've got to be entertaining. I've got to do what's going to be enjoyable for the folks at home. You know? Which is not to be... It's not to suggest in any way that I'm bitter about that. I love recording, that's why I'm doing it. I just feel like maybe I shouldn't be betraying myself in the process. One of the promises I made myself when I came back to YouTube was that I was going to have fun with it. You know, I was never going to get to a point where it felt like work, or where I felt like I was doing things just because, you know, I more or less had to. This is just a Triceratops. That's all this is. You can tell me it's a Misoto Arden, but this is a Triceratops. Also, I don't need to stand behind it. But one of the promises that I made myself was that under no circumstances would I ever find myself doing something that I didn't actually enjoy and find fun. You know, even during the Xenoblade Chronicles X Let's Play, towards the end of there, where I was working my tail off trying to get out, you know, at one point I think the most we ever had was 6 videos in a day, trying to get them all out before this game released. Even then I was still having fun with it. It was like this fun challenge I set for myself, and stressful as it was towards the end, it was still a really good time. So I don't know, I think we're going to progress, and then I might backtrack after we reach this next area and try to do some more in these territories behind us.
The monsters even fight among themselves.
It certainly seems that way. We're going to help the Turkins again, probably. I don't know why helping the Turkins gets us points for Colony 4. Silver Nippon coins are useful, but are the Turkins friends of Colony 4? That just seems strange to me. That wasn't too rough, was it? Spoils acquired. How are we doing? I really want to get us maxed out with our affinity with these folks, because I really want to see what their buff is. But I guess if you guys were looking for an update on when this is being recorded, because I don't know when it'll be released, I did just edit the first episode of the Let's Play, as well as the 3.5 hour, you know, my first 3.5 hours in the game video. So those are both being exported as we speak. It is currently Sunday, 2 days after the game's launch. And we have managed to get, let's see, we'll go into the system and we'll do a save real quick. And it does show the date on the screen of when we're playing and what time it is. I forget about that, but we're 13 hours in. So we're doing pretty good. Oh, what are we fighting? Where is it? Okay, so this fella here has no interest at all in fighting us. None whatsoever. Even though they are level 17, they do not care. But I guarantee you that this level 19 over here will be a different story. No, they won't. I really wish I understood the difference between a passive and an angry, will-attack-you-on-sight creature. So we can pick... Oh, we can either go with Kevis or Agnes in this situation. So we're looking at either bonus XP and gold, or I think in this situation, we want to go with Nippon Gold, right? So we're going to go with Agnes. Controversial though that may be. In other games, there's usually an eyeball to indicate whether or not an animal will attack you on sight. Or something. There's something, and I haven't figured out what it is in this game, or even if there is an indicator. A random bird has joined the encounter, and I just feel like that's not fair. That sort of flies in the face of what we're trying to do here, okay? We're in the middle of a very specific battle between two forces. A bird ought not get involved. What? Did the bird get presented with the option of which side to join with? Did the bird also choose, like, Kevis against us? Strange. But we got some Nippon coins, so... And we do get XP. We don't get bonus XP, but we get XP for defeating these guys. Why does Taion rank up so much more slowly in his new classes? We've already got several 7s, a 5, an 8, and then a couple more, one more 7. Taion, what is your issue? Do you just hate the class that I've assigned to you? Is that maybe it's taking you longer because you don't have a particular affinity for it in some way? I don't know. I sometimes forget to talk because the music will just start playing and it'll... I don't know, it lulls you. I could go to sleep to the soundtrack. I don't want to talk about this music, you know, every hour or so. I feel like I do, though. It is something special. Excuse me, very large frog creature. I need to be getting a move on here. I need to get like an energy drink or something. I need to get the energy back up again. If I stop talking, I will just start listening to the music. And oh, thank goodness we need this. Well, that definitely got the blood flowing at least. That is something. Oh, jeez. That was a really loud Kevis supply drop right around this corner. I kind of wanted to get over here and see if maybe we could see something. Yeah, I get the idea, game.
Looks like we might get lucky.
Why is there just an infinite abyss below this world? There's something to that, I'm sure of it. Also, that is a level 81 prog that apparently we just kind of walked by. I think we got lucky. Oh, there's also a lot of dead folks over there. We might want to go engage with that very quickly. But first, is there something possibly hidden back here? Secret route? Passage? Tunnel? Dead end? A shame! Okay, do you see what I mean, though, about this music?
Never seen this place before.
Okay, that was an unfortunate sound effect interruption. Did you do this? Did you do this to all of these wonderful people? Oh, we're gonna have to punish you for that. Not from behind, though. We're gonna punish you head-on, because that is what this class does. And with the giant frog disposed of, we can send the soldiers on their way. And I guess maybe these two do it when it's a large number of both sides. They look silly in these clothes. I understand that I can go in and change their outfits. I know that that's a thing. But seeing what outfits they're wearing helps me remember which classes they are. I suppose we could go in and just have a look, though, because we've never actually even gone to this menu before. So we've got base clothing, we've got sword fighter, Zephyr, and military uniform. And then somehow, if we had the expansion pass, there'd be more clothing up. You know what? Alright, let's go ahead and buy it. To access your purchase, downloadable content, wait until the data is downloaded, then close and restart Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I can totally manage that. So now we should be able to go into clothing and have some additional outfits? Or not, I guess? This is base clothing. Well, there's no other options, I guess. I thought... Wait, hold on. Where's the expansion pass? Hold on a minute. Okay, more info. Accessories, clothing. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting new colors. What did I do wrong? Oh, do I need to... There's like a... There's some sort of a gift next to expansion pass, so I need to do something there? Oh, receive content. There we go. Why do I need to... I would like to receive all of the content. What is this? Nopon silver, gold, a whole bunch of just random junk, a bunch of different clothing options. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. So it does appear like it's just different colors. So we got blue Noah, purpley bluish Mio, very, very red Uni. Red is not Uni's color. It makes it look like she's wearing a lazy day onesie. You know what I mean? Taion in blue is hot, though. My gosh. And then we've got sort of blue lands. And... okay, pink Cena. I mean, I might like her base colors a little bit more, but it's something different. Yeah, we would like to receive all of the available content. Yay! So now, if we wanted to, we could go in here and say, you know what? Yeah, okay, I think I might actually do this. I know I said earlier that it's really helpful for remembering what class they're currently playing, but, I mean, when do I really need to know that? I might actually like her military uniform better. So we'll go with that. It just looks terrible. It's not a good look for her at all. We'll leave hers as is. We're definitely going to be going with tie-on color 2, though. I think we can all agree that that is the look. Lands I don't care about. He can wear whatever he wants to. And then for Senna, I don't know. Maybe we'll stick with base clothing for now. So whatever class she's currently playing, she'll just sort of play off of that. The great thing about it is, it's not permanent, and we can change it whenever we want to. Oh, he's back. And moving in slow motion. And I guess I'm fighting him again. Once more not from behind, though. Once more from in front. I know how to do combat. It's happened again. I've just been lulled right back into it. Wow, these guys are back too, eh? Well, there's no spoils to be had either way, so... yeah, I don't reckon I'll take a side. Just let them do their thing. And as the music is slowly lulling me off to another land of make-believe and dreams and bedtime. Oof. Hey, over there! If we set up camp there, we have good visibility. I think it's time we took a break. Riku, for one, want to rest anyway. Relentless walking has left legs like numbed-out sausages. Sausages indeed! Mealtime is here! Sounds good. Let's go for it, I say. Should we rest in shifts? I can take sentry duty first. Mimi, let me back you up on that. Okay. Then let's take a break there. Is that a big coffee percolator? Wait, why would we be drinking coffee when we're going to bed? Tea also has caffeine. It doesn't make sense either.
What was that, Senna? It's just... I was up all night thinking.
Maybe we're having hot milk.
Those guys are so selfish. Selfish how? You know what I mean. Every time we interlink, they're the ones taking the lead. And me, all I do is watch.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Tell me you don't think so too.
Maybe not selfish, but like, hey, why didn't you move that way? And stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, right?
So you'd prefer to take the reins?
I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know?
That's so you, Senna. I think it's probably fine, though. They're just being protective, I think.
Like what Noah said? Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure we'll get our turn.
You sure?
Yeah. Positive. This is our first time here, isn't it?
I thought we were going to get a proper campsite situation there where we would be able to... Hey, look at that! You can see colony, was that colony 4, I think it is? You can... pretty good view distances in this game. And there's that Kevis supply drop from way, way earlier. So possibly we can negotiate our way around these Arnos. Some are hostile, some are not. I think these females down here, maybe these plain Armu, maybe they're not females. I'm assuming that some are males based on the fact that they have really big horns. I think they're hostile. These others might not be. So there is something down there that looks like it might be a soldier to put to rest. Whoa! What are you? What are you? A capybara? It does look like an overly fluffy capybara, doesn't it? I think I don't want to kill this. I think I want one. Look at that texture! It's so soft! You can just tell by looking at it that this is one of the softest creatures you've never felt in your life, and I really, really want to just have one in my lap and pet it. I feel bad about killing it. I mean, I'm going to, but I feel bad about it. I'm so sorry, I kinda have to do this. You did attack us, just so we're clear. You big, beautiful capybara beast. I didn't want to kill you. You pushed my hand. You pressed my hand? You forced my hand. That's the one. You forced my hand. I really wanted to just have you live forever, and we could have been best friends, and it would have been beautiful. Stop with this music. You don't know what you're doing to me, game. I could be having the most fun in the world, and with this, I'm gonna stop talking about it. It doesn't benefit me any to draw attention to the soundtrack of a generation. That's an exaggeration. The game is lulling me with this soundtrack into this sense of just saying random things. It's making me feel things and say things. I don't know. My brain's all. I mean, I got enough sleep. I feel fine. It's just the game is making my brain like the music. I'm all like, I can't even concentrate. Is this what it's like to be on drugs? I've heard, you know, the Kesha, your love is my drug. But I've never heard your video game is my... I need to get up and jog in place or something. We got the supply drop, though. We got a bunch of random stuff. I'm gonna just go through and make sure that everyone sort of has the best accessories for them, since we did get some additional ones from the DLC, as well as we've just collected a lot as we've gone through the world. Alright, we're progressing the plot. We're running towards the red exclamation mark with full speed, no hesitation, going to try to avoid every ding time. It must feel like I'm doing it on purpose at this point. I just realized we're all almost level 20. I mean, some of us are level 20. Some of us are just a little bit behind. I think we might go ahead and get into a combat encounter with something. Maybe this thing. Just to see if that gets the rest of them the rest of the way. There we go. We're all level 20 now. I think we can safely move forward. I don't know what recommended levels are for different parts of the game, but I figure as long as we're going up, you know, in intervals of 5 or 10 every area, we'll probably be okay. Xenoblade games are known for having ridiculous, sudden, surprising difficulty spikes. And I say known, probably just by me. I am known to experience that when I play these games. It could also be maybe perceived as difficulty on my end, not necessarily in the game. I don't know, you know, however you want to interpret it. But being at least level 20, the way that I see it, as long as you are at or just above the same level of all the monsters that are surrounding you, you're probably the right level. You're probably doing what the game expects. You know, if we were wandering through here and everything was a level 40, I would be a little bit concerned. Obviously, there's always going to be higher level enemies in every area, but the ones that you come into contact with the most, I think, are kind of indicative of what the game expects for you to be and what you probably need to be for the story beats coming up. That said, of course, in X, they send you to Noctilum pretty early on. X is a bit screwy, let's be honest. That game, I don't know if anyone put any idea or thought into what level you should be at any point. Elsie's Spout. Where does the name come from? Is it that? Is that Elsie's Spout right there? I mean, that looks more like a waterfall than anything else.
Probably shouldn't be climbing up this one, huh?
But this is the route Ethel told us to take. No question.
Well, I guess that means we'll just have to keep going then.
Hey, Valdi, where are you?
Huh? Outside the colony?
Well, yeah, I know that. It's bad. The consul's searching for you.
Gotcha. Just make up something.
Sorry, make up?
Let's look for a place we can climb from. I'll take a look around here.
Okay, I'll check out over here.
And he gets the feeling something dramatic's about to go down. Like that!
Oh, crap.
Talk about timing.
Guys, get back!
Ouroboros, fight me!
Okay, kid, sure.
That was close call. Almost flattened like buttery pancake.
Ah, sorry.
Apology grudgingly accepted.
Hey, are you Ouroboros too?
Factually untrue. Manana is just Manana.
Ah, that's a relief. I really didn't want to have to fight a Nopon. Oh, Valdi, by the way, if I may.
Is
What are you guys doing?
Sure, let's assault a child.
Woohoo! That was awesome!
We could try to reason with them, but let's just
We're the
attack
ones
him.
you got beef with. Come on, bring it.
You can't beat me. Here I come!
This is where we find out whether or not my theory about our level is accurate. Oh, the kind right hand. Yes, accepted. It's a hero quest, so he's gonna be a hero, yeah. Okay, level 21, about what we expected. Let's go ahead and focus our attacks on the kid. If we take him down, maybe we won't even have to worry about the robots. If we brutally murder this child... I don't know if I can say those two words next to each other. YouTube's robots might flag this now. I thought about going into Ouroboros mode since that's what this kid wants to see, but I think we've pretty much got this. Also, why does it say Strange Kevis Soldier? He told us his name. I mean, I already forgot it, but we do know his name. He said it out loud. Oh, we still have to fight his robots. Alright, well, he might be unconscious, but I suppose we could still go into Ouroboros mode if we wanted to. Not entirely sure if we need to, though. We're kind of doing okay. Oh, actually, no, we're not. Our health is, not doing too good. Let's go ahead and say we'll be Ouroboros for a minute. And... bail. Pretty decent timing. I think we could have cut it a bit closer. Now, it might seem strange to do a chain attack here, but, Enel has a chain attack tutorial video that I watched, and I kind of retained some of the information, and I want to try to apply it to our lives today. For God has a lot to say in his book. That's VeggieTales. We're going to very much be in overkill territory here in no time at all, and that's perfectly fine by me. Overkill! Alright, it's time to see everything that I've learned put to good use here. So we start with our attacker, okay, and that's going to get us a little bit of TP. And then you think, okay, now we go to Uni? No, of course not. We go, of course, to Mio here, who will never get us past 99. I mean, probably not even getting us to 99. But then, this is what's going to take us well beyond, right here. Look at that, okay? And that'll give us, like, some obscene 178. And unfortunately, our gauge is now empty. Enel did explain how to get up to 4, which I think we did once by accident.
Whoa.
I've already forgotten how.
The joints are all burned out. And the state of this armor. Hey, show me that again.
Show you what?
Those moves you pulled. I've never seen anyone smash up a Levinus like that. I need to figure out how you guys managed to do it.
Nothing to observe. Frame was structurally poor. Evident that driving wheel could not withstand torque.
The driving wheel, you say? I wonder if it's because it was upgraded from lightweight to a more heavy assault style. Did I mess up the handling? But the armor had to withstand a charge. I had to fudge the weight to keep a good turning circle. Yes, you're absolutely right. I can't believe you could tell with just one look. Hey, would you teach me everything you know?
Simple. It'll only take a couple of minutes, you know, teaching you everything he knows.
Noah?
Who exactly are you?
Oh, I'm Valdi, Levinus builder from Colony 30. I heard that anyone who defeats you gets a whole buttload of supplies from the castle as a reward. But, yeah, you won, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah, everything's just hunky-dory. What the stuff are you playing at?
Not playing anything.
You're really a mechanic? From Colony 30? Who's the commander for that one again?
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
What?
Pull the other one.
Wow, don't look so surprised.
What an expression.
I did hear that Colony 30's commander was the greatest mechanic in Keves.
Not sure I would say greatest, but I am bonkers about Levnesses.
Valdi!
Hey, Zed, what's up?
Surely that's my line. The Levis signal just cut out. What happened?
Oh, it just got a bit bashed about. Everything's fine. I'll be back home soon.
You're going back alone?
Huh?
I was just wondering how you expect to manage that.
Oh. Oh, it's fine. The colony's not that far away. I'll just cannibalize these bits and pieces into a new Levnis. Quick as you like.
That'd take so much salvaging.
Oh. Maybe I can't do it alone.
How did I know it would come to this?
Guess we'll do your grunt work. All right, hit us. What's the shopping list?
You'd really help me.
Well, we're not going to leave you alone to fend for yourself.
Thank you so much. Large man.
Landsman. I mean, Lance.
Then Lance I shall call you. Let's get cracking. I'll send the likeliest sites for debris to your iris.
I might love this kid. He might be the best. Welcome to the party, Valdi.
Nice to have more friends.
Exciting to have you with us. So you gotta get some endoskeletons, some self-chargers, and some auxiliary CPUs. Can't imagine that being difficult. Colony 30, though. What kind of drama is that going to have? Also,
Wait for a moment.
are we going to learn...
This anytime soon?
Okay, that's fine. I was just gonna ask. Oh, now we know what this is. Hold on, we'll activate that first. Let's send the husk into the afterlife. I'm glad that Mia took or Mio took point on that. Considering Noah was just jogging in
Goes
place.
here, that goes there.
Okay.
This little cutscene was cute the first time, but I don't know if I need to see it every single time we do this. Alright, well with that open, I think we can safely head out in the different directions and try to find the treasures. This one looks like it's over here by itself, so I suppose we will start with that. And boy, am I glad I went and explored over there early. Please never make that sound again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm glad I explored over here earlier, so that I can now go back and explore over here some more. I've been very aggressive about collecting items, going out of my way to grab things, and I'm wondering if perhaps we might not have enough items to do some of these requests for Colony 4. Yeah, okay, so before we couldn't do literally any of them. This is going to give us search headgear, as well as 2 gemstones. I don't remember what gemstones were needed for, but they were needed for something. Possibly creating stones at campsites? Okay, and that's going to give us 75 affinity. That's actually pretty decent, I think. And another 75 plus search headgear. I don't know what that does. And this one is repeatable. We could do it again if we wanted to. It would give us only 15 affinity and 100 XP, so I'm going to pass on that. But how are we doing? Okay, we're getting a little bit closer to level 3. But I don't think we really get anything of use until we get it all the way up to 5 stars. Which makes me wonder why they might not just have gone...
Didn't that one come from your place?
It makes me wonder why they didn't just go ahead and make it... What is it? Okay. Why didn't they just go ahead and, instead of doing 5 stars, just have it be a single chart that goes up? You know what I mean? Because it's not like with every star we get something additional. It's just, no. You gotta get all the way to 5 before there's any benefit. That I know of. There might be other benefits. Maybe items are cheaper, maybe people are nicer to us, maybe more quests become available. I don't know. All I know is that at some point, we will be able to get some sort of, like, field buff from getting to 5 stars. And that's what we're rushing towards. We could chain attack this one last poor fella. We're not going to. That would be monstrous. Can you imagine the level of cruelty involved in that? That would just be awful. It would also take way too much time.
Yeah, this is looking good. But man, even so. Seeing all this Levnis wreckage?
That's how a battle always feels after. Just sad.
Yeah, pretty tragic. Makes me want to fix them all right back up.
Look here, you.
Listen, I had this injury once. It really did a number on me, physically and mentally. That's what my Master Pond told me.
Wait, Master Pond?
Oh, it's Nopon for a really great person. So anyway, my Master Pond told me this: be a friend to all and an enemy of none.
Be a friend to all?
Yeah. I guess after that, seeing wrecked Levnesses got me thinking about stuff. A little elbow grease, and I could just get them back on their feet. My pals here wouldn't want me to give up on them either.
You're very sweet.
Don't get me wrong. It's just that, as a mechanic, you can't start getting moody just because something's broken.
Trailer
Not all
line.
wars are fought on the battlefield, right?
That gauntlet. Valdi built it by self?
This? My Master Pond gave this to me to celebrate my recovery. Caught your eye, has it? You want to see more?
No. No special interest.
Come on, don't be shy now.
Riku is not shy.
What I'm getting from all this is that you really like this Master Pond of yours, huh?
Yeah, he was really harsh on me sometimes, but he was 10 times the mechanic I could ever be.
If compare Master Pond and Riku, who is most excellent?
It'd be cool if it was Tora. I was just thinking about that, because Tora built stuff. He built Poppy. He's a bit of a mechanic.
Good question. I think that your friend here has a keen eye. You know, I would love to get to speak with him.
Secrets of Riku are closely guarded.
You don't say. I can't wait.
Friend even listening to Riku?
One of 3 down. What is stomping around here, making all of that noise during that cutscene? Probably that thing. You ever wonder what it would look like if a giraffe and a catfish had a baby? Because I think this might be it. I mean, look at the overall shape and size. Look at the weird tendrils coming off the nose. It is called a Milu giraffa. So we're halfway there, but the other half is fish. Look at that face. Tell me that's not fish. Oh, we're just fighting everything out here now. Everything is attacking us. This happens every 2 or 3 combat encounters. It goes from whatever I initially was attacking to everything wanting to kill me. I can't even get out of this encounter. It's over and then it starts up again. Ooh. Is this something that we can get involved in, or is this a cutscene?
I want the parts from that big guy.
Which big guy?
The Kavesi... Wait. The damage to the leg here. I fixed this not long ago. It was from another colony.
This horrible... Valdi, okay?
I get it. So this is how my Levnesses have been treated.
Sorry to rush you, mate, but we don't have time to be standing around.
Huh? What's happening?
Well, we are outlaws, so... They've marked us all as a target.
What?
Gotta do what you gotta do. Let's get this over with.
Boy, this one's hideously ugly, isn't it? The good thing about us, meeting this kid before we ever go to his colony is he has the opportunity. First off, we can befriend him, And then we can go to his colony, can tell everyone, hey, good news, these guys are going to liberate us from the flame clock. And then we just cut the whole thing and we all carry on and it's beautiful. It'll be a beautiful moment. That's how I imagine it going. That will not be how it goes. It's going to be messier than that. There's probably going to be a console there that we have to deal with. It's going to be a whole kind of a mess. Is this a cave? This looks like it could be a cave. What, could you be more specific? Are you talking about the cave?
Great. Wonder what it's like inside.
It's very cave-like. It's very rocky and dirty, and there's skeeters flying around that are hostile, because of course they are. I'm not even sure if it's worth calling this a combat encounter. All things considered, we're kind of just tearing through these. That was more so a massacre of insectoid proportions, which doesn't seem like a lot, because they're insects and their proportions are rather small. Where is this taking me? I need to be going the other direction. We're gonna fight all of these guys. Yeah, we are. Everyone is about to die. I had to go into Ouroboros mode just to get through that encounter with a bunch of insects, which is a little bit ridiculous. They were pretty tough insects, though. I'll give them that. So this just looks like a little area where we've got maybe a husk, a ether channel, some little butterflies. Haven't seen them before. Okay, well, we got into a fight with another thing, and we've now reached max rank. And it's unlocking a bunch of stuff for us. I'm sure not everyone has reached max rank yet, though. So, something tells me we're going to be waiting on, Tyon. Although he did unlock a couple of extra things as well. I'm assuming that's just part of reaching level 20, 21, whatever we weren't last time we were on this screen. I guess level 20. So from the looks of things, we can now have a additional art, fusion art. We can have an additional gem, and we can have an additional skill. And we will deal with all of that in a minute. I'm going to go in there. We're not going to do anything with it right now because everyone's about to change classes once Tyon's class is all caught up. So what I do want to do is just grab whatever's in this container and then continue the plot. Interesting place. Glad we visited. Got a lot of interesting things out of it. What? No! Oh no, Turkin, don't be hostile towards me. I'm your friend. I've always sided with you folks. I like you folks. This is disappointing. That was not a satisfying victory. That victory actually hurt. It made me feel pain. How are we doing, Tyon? Oh, this is gonna actually take forever, isn't it? Maybe we'll leave him as he is and go ahead and respec everyone else. So for Noah, I think I actually want to get him started on Flesh Fencer. That's an attacker, pressuring foes with a dual sword style and felling them in short, vicious bouts. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. We'll keep Nia as a healer. We'll have her started on Medic Gunner. I'm trying to figure out, so it's got B, A, C, B. But what I'm trying to work out is whether or not... So her base, right? Yudi's base is she's a healer. So does that mean that if we set her up with Sword Fighter, it says B with wings, but then there's C with the heart. Does that mean that she wouldn't be as adept, that maybe it would take her longer to learn this? Is that maybe why Tyon... See, he's currently set up to Heavy Guard, and that's a D. Does that mean that that's really not the best class for him to try to learn, and that's why it's taking him longer than everyone else? Because I don't think anyone else is assigned to a D. No, so we had everyone else kind of on Bs or As. So we got her to Ogre, and it didn't seem to take her longer than anyone else, so I don't know what to make of that. I'm sure that somewhere online there is a guide that explains exactly how all of this works, and I'll just have to look that up a bit later. I'm sure I could look this up in the menu again and know for sure. It'd be really handy if they had a way to, like, search specifically for things about classes. Sword equals offense, shield equals defense, heart equals healing, chest piece equals difficulty of player control. Keep it in mind, a character's compatibility with the class is also graded. Using a compatible character increases CP gain, making it grow faster. So yes, by forcing these characters to learn classes that they're not strictly compatible with, it is going to slow the amount of CP gain they get, meaning we're going to be waiting around longer, and that's okay. Why do these two have Ironclad assigned to their gym slots? I didn't do that. Okay, so we do have our master skills, and it looks like one of these was automatically added, probably when we changed classes. See, what we really need to do is we need to go sit down and make more gems, because some of these would be more useful than what we currently have. Alright, well, I've spent enough time in the menu now. We're just gonna have to wait for Tyon. That's okay. He's gonna take him a little bit longer than everyone else. We can speed that along with a little bit of extra combat. I know before I was complaining every time we were being attacked, but now it's kind of a necessity. Oh, we've changed classes. Right, okay. I forgot. That looks so cartoony, the two of us getting thrown backwards. Oh, okay, yeah, that means we have an extra fusion art now. Yeah, I mean, we can use those arts separately. We don't have to use them in fusions. But I think we kind of always want to, because it does big damage. Oh no, me and Uni are the same class. I didn't realize that I'd done that. I don't know if it's gonna matter all that much. We're doing fine in combat at the moment. I think we want to have a variety of classes, though. I don't know if we necessarily want to have them all. Well, I mean, what can we do at this point? It's too late. We're already in combat, and I'm gonna forget by the time we're out. Wait, what am I gonna forget? Wait, what were we just talking about? Gosh, I don't even remember. I'm sure it didn't matter.
Look, here it is.
Oh, this is just...
Goodie stashed inside.
It's just a little storage area he's got tucked away over here.
What is this place?
It's just where I stored some of the junk I've picked up. Can't keep it all at the colony. You know how it is.
I see. So you're recycling the parts as you deem necessary?
Yeah. The supplies from the castle just aren't going to cut it. We have a lot of very particular mechanics, and a lot of requests from the pilots to boot. We even get commissioned to repair the Levnesses from other colonies.
Seems like awful much effort for not much reward.
Not true. We're having a blast with it. Our Nopon are all highly skilled, and our lieutenant has a good head on his shoulders. So, remind me, what was it we were trying to do again?
Picking up parts.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, for the body, I'd need... something like this.
Is this guy really cut out to be a commander? He's a skilled mechanic for sure, but I imagine he gives his aides quite the headache.
Sorry, what? Wait, what? Wait, where did you even come from? They were waiting, they were watching the cutscene play out, waiting for this moment. Whoa! Oh, we ended that one fast, didn't we? And it's not done. I think I'd like to have everyone know every class. At least everyone knows all of the base players, like all of the 6 main heroes all know each other's classes. I don't know about getting them to know all of the different hero classes. That seems like it might be a bit of an endeavor. We could do. We definitely could do. I didn't even realize that was a special one we were fighting. I guess it depends on how long it takes to learn all these different classes. I'm sure we can finally, probably at some point find... I'm sure we could probably find, as I was saying, I'm sorry, I paused to hear their conversation. We could probably find something to boost how quickly they learn these classes, but... I don't, maybe we'll go for everyone learns everything. How long am I going to be playing this game? How many tens of thousands of hours am I going to put into it? Not that many. I don't think I've ever put, well... No, I probably have put 1,000 hours into Minecraft easily. And you know what? I've probably put 1,000 hours into the 2005 and maybe even the 2004 video game Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Star Wars Battlefront, respectively, the originals on the PlayStation 2. I've played those games a ton. I'm not even going to try to avoid these guys. Let's just fight them. Whew. Well, that one was intense. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? What's up with these lights? Some sort of encampment over there. I was just running over here to send some fellas off into the beyond. Wasn't trying to get into a fight with everything and everything. I've gone on a journey to get to your corpse, so you better appreciate what we're doing here for you, buddy. Oh, it's Turkin headquarters. Maybe that's what we're heading towards. Well, I do like the Turkin. Maybe I still have an opportunity to befriend them all and become their bosom best buddy after we deal with all these Volfs for them, because clearly they don't like them. Who would? I think there was some sort of a miscommunication there, because as we were fighting the Volfs, some Turkin got involved, and they were also fighting us, so I don't know if they understood that we were trying to liberate them from the threat of the Wolves. These guys have little exclamation marks on them, though, for some reason. I don't know why. They're also not at all bothered by our presence. What about this one? Yeah, they don't... Well, that was short-lived. And now we've got all of these guys back over here, and I don't know what their story is. But they all seem to be special, unique little boys. This is not what we came out here to do. What is a spear of justice, honestly? What does that even mean? This guy thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. Well, I think he's conquered and dead, and good riddance to him. Why are we doing this? What are we attempting to accomplish with this? Is there any reason to be inside of here? Is there any reason to go in here, other than the fact that we're already in the area? Hello, everyone! How are you doing? You got any loot around here? Any kind of treasure? No? Well, bye! The game wants me to walk all the way back to Elsie Spout, but we're so far away from it that I'm wondering if maybe we oughtn't just go ahead and do a skip travel? Because it's a bit of a pilgrimage. And this seems so much faster. There's not much I think we're gonna see or find or do of interest on the way back if we run here. So a fast travel just seems to make the most sense to carry on the plot, which obviously I care a lot about. I didn't just waste an hour of time running around fighting Turkins.
Thanks, guys. Looks like all the parts are accounted for. This is enough to build Levnis.
What wrong, Valdi? Spirits seem middling to low.
I thought that with a Levnis, I'd be able to protect my friends. Then no one would have to get hurt. But just building them and fixing them up isn't going to make life rosy again. My pals just do as they're ordered. They go out, they fight, and they hurt people. And I'm the one responsible. If you're gonna blame someone for causing all those casualties, blame me.
Valdi is doing perfectly normal job of mechanic. Issue of orders not your fault.
But
This doesn't sit right with you, does it? So make something new. Why do you always have to make stuff for fighting? Why not try a different tack?
a different tack. Like a Levnis, but not equipped for combat.
Obviously, I don't know the nitty-gritty, but I'm sure it's not totally off the table, right? This ain't the time to give up, right?
Yeah. Lance, you couldn't be more right. I shouldn't be led by the whims of others when I make my sweet little mecha. Thanks, Lance, and all of you. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Is he gonna build us a car to drive around in? That would be handy.
It's done.
Or an abomination.
Wow. That fast, huh?
It's looking a little on the small side, no? Is that how you wanted it?
Yeah. He wouldn't last long in a real battle, but he can follow simple commands. Right now, his only directive is to take care of me. But that's just fine. He's a good guy.
Right then. Guess our job here's done. So,
Yeah, don't worry. I can get back home just fine on my own.
Oh, damn and blast.
Oh
But I
no,
came all this
Council
way.
Q!
A console!
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Ouroboros. Ah, fear not. I have no interest in stirring the pot. I was simply curious as to why our dear Valdi hadn't returned. You promised us you would build the ultimate Levnis, did you not? How much longer do you expect us to wait? Ah, you Agnian dogs! How I shall delight in crushing you beneath my boot.
That was a strange twist. I feel like there was dialogue missing where he went from being, I'm not here to stir the pot. Aren't you supposed to be building us a big robot? I'm going to crush you beneath my boot!
Actually,
How many times must I say it? Games are for winning. That's what matters. Consider, if we were to lose the initiative, we would be the ones trampled beneath their boots.
yes, but
Valdi, my boy. Who was it that said he'd be fine, so long as he could tinker away with Levnesses? Because I clearly remember those words. If you've got time to be fluffing those lips, you've got time to be working those hands.
Oh man, it could have rhymed if he'd said hips, and then it would be almost like a weird flirt with a child. Nah, he made the right call.
In your duty, I won't be held accountable for what happens to your friends in the colony.
Snuff you, asshole. The more that comes out of your gob, the more I want to smack.
Understood. I'm heading back.
Valdi!
Don't worry. I've made up my mind.
Ultimate Levness, he said. I'm a little worried now.
It's unlikely to bode well for us. Ideally, we'd want to prevent it being deployed in battle.
Oh yeah, there's that too. But I was more worried about how Valdi feels.
He said he'd made up his mind. Doesn't sound like he's going to be finishing his ultimate anything to me.
He wants to destroy it.
Huh?
It's going off on its own.
It following Valdi, adhering to directive of protect.
Noah. Yeah, we're following it.
Always nice to have more friends.
But first, don't we need to learn how to climb? I guess we're not doing that. I guess we're following this
I hope
thing.
everyone's getting along.
Hope it doesn't wander off and leave us as I detour to collect random objects out in the field. It doesn't seem to mind. It seems like it's willing to pause. We're gonna steer clear of the giraffe fish because we don't want to get into... I don't remember them being hostile. I think we had to attack them. Valdi's mini Loveness, where are you taking us? Why do you run so funny with your arms out? Like you're just happy that it's a beautiful day and you've got no responsibilities in the world. You're just out here to frolic in the fields, touch the grass, smell the sky. The sky doesn't smell, does it? Smell the grass? Touch the sky? Neither of those makes sense. There's a correct way to approach this, and I'm not sure what it is. We're steering past the Turkins. I think we've fought enough of those for the day. Well, I take it all back. We're doing it again. And my goodness, what an obliteration it was. Hey, I need to actually, real quick, Valdi's little machine, if you don't mind. Let me check and see how... Oh, he's almost there. He's almost there. We've almost got him there. And then we can move him on to something else. I don't know. I don't actually know what he's going to be pursuing next. Probably something else awful for him. It's going to take him way too long to figure out. And that's okay, because then we can put him back on a class that he actually likes and is adept at. Or we could just have him do something else useless. That would be funny. Once more, he is... You're trying to get us into combat, aren't you, sir? What's up with these skeeters? Why are they so aggressive? They're not difficult to fight at all. They're just aggressive. So much more so than the giraffes. Wait, where did he go? Little Valdi fella? What are you doing? Hello? Thank you. Lead the way. I guess now's as good a time as any to announce that I've officially started commenting on people's comments, or replying to people's comments even, calling them knucklehoxes. I've done it to about 20 or 30 comments at this point. So far, no one has responded to ask what that's all about. But, yeah, I decided to go through with it even though it was really dumb and a really silly idea. In fact, I think that's probably why I decided to go through with it, because it is a really dumb and silly idea. And I find it to be very funny. You comment on one of my videos, you knucklehox. What? And you have to wait till you're so many episodes into this series to even understand what it means, which is hilarious. Some people might not even watch this series, so it's great. Also, we made it to Colony 30. Destroying a colony's flame clock will liberate them from the console's grasp. Doing so will deepen your affinity with the colony's citizens and give you useful affinity bonuses. We're familiar with the general idea. Do we just head in, I guess? And how do we attack the flame clock? Do we have to physically scale their city while being attacked by a bunch of different people?
You've wasted time. I'm afraid you'll have to pick up the pace. Because if you can't, well, you know the stakes. The game will soon resume. We have precious little time.
if I do as I'm told, you'll end up hurting so many people. Don't worry. I refuse to put you through that.
This boy knows these things aren't alive, right? He's aware.
The next time we meet, I'll make you into the best Levnis there ever was.
So that's the game we're playing, is it now? You little upstart! This is a case of falling in with the wrong crowd, isn't it? I'm very disappointed. It's about halfway to the projected schedule, but this will have to do.
What are you gonna do?
I will have it achieve its intended purpose. But, first of all, I believe you need a little discipline.
Valdi, no! Oh.
Wait a sec.
Excuse me? What is this junk? Move aside!
Do not hurt this little robot. I will not allow it. No!
Stop it! Just stop!
It has but one directive, sir.
You've done enough. I never wanted this. You weren't supposed to protect me like this.
Worthless trip.
Oof.
Lance! But how?
Thank your little pal here.
Your buddy led us all the way to you.
Glorified tin opener! You dare attack me!
Don't do it! Please stop!
Ooh. Well, we all have our motivation now, I guess.
Any tool that defies the orders of its master is trash! Destined for the scrapyard.
It's not trash! Levnesses have always protected the things I care about. I'm so small and pathetic, but they taught me that I'm worth something. That's why I chose to be a mechanic. Not this. Not for something as sad as this.
Why should you care about a hunk of metal? If you oppose me, I'll do away with you. Full stop.
Quit your yapping and let's get scrapping!
Wow. Let's see how we're going to be able to manage this. I was about to say we're doing surprisingly well. I thought this thing would be more difficult, and then I noticed Tyon was dead. So I wasn't going to say it, but then I noticed Tyon got back up. So I guess we're doing okay. Yeah! Alright, it's toppled. Somebody do a thing. Daze it. Launch it. Do something. Or don't. Maybe none of you have that ability. I didn't think to check. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what our heroes... Oh, okay, we gotta do this first. Yeah, just in case we don't actually finish this thing off, healing all allies for 35% HP and getting regeneration would be the thing to do here. What do we get for starting off with you, sir? When chosen, increases TP by 50 if the enemy is a machine type. It is as well, but it doesn't look like it needs to be used first. I don't know which one of these is going to be the biggest damage dealer. We're going to go with Null Slash and Wide Slash. That dealt quite a bit of damage. That was pretty decent. Nice. So that did a good bit of damage and healed everybody. Wait, no, but he's a healer type. Hold a tick. I thought the healer well, Shrek, I thought they weren't supposed to go past 99%. I'm confused. Come on, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. 155, we got a bravo! I think that means we get 2 heroes back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. See, we're trying to be very careful here, because what we don't want to end up doing is, before we get to Noah, going above 100%. So not our best move, that's another bravo. I feel like we could have done a little bit better. Probably could have dealt a lot more damage. But, oh, they can't come back, though, surely. Oh, no, we do get another round. Oh, yeah, okay, we don't have... no way, no, we're gonna go straight for... Huh. Do we want to go with the Cross Impact or the Null Slash? In either case, we're dealing a ton of damage. It's another bravo. If you get it to 200%, though, it's like an excellent, I think, or something along those lines, or an amazing. That's a decent amount of damage. I think he's about to do a big attack. We're going into the defense up circle. He just said, here it comes. I don't know exactly what he's about to do. Oh, that's what he's about to do. He's about to just kill Mio. Oh, Senna's dead. Senna is dead too now. I am Noah. I've never played this class before. Let's see what this does. Wow, neato. And Noah's dead. Oh, but handily, Mio is right here. Thank you, Mio. But also, is Cena back up? Because I might just go back to her. Oh, we can chain attack again. Let's just do that. That'll end it. We'll probably get an overkill. I'm here for it. See, this is the issue, is if I use him, will it go over? I wonder if it's that increases TP by 50 when the enemy is a machine type. Is it that 50 stacked on top of him being a healer, and therefore we go over? Then I don't want to risk it. We're gonna go with Mio. This might still end up being enough to kill him off. Possibly. We're not gonna get a whole lot of, you know, overkill, but we got him there in the end. Got 267% bonus XP, which is useful because we did kill him.
Useless piece of junk! Forget it. A console needs no crutch to lean on.
Wait, what? Did he die? Wait, what happened? The thing exploded behind him and then he goes, and now we're just not concerned anymore?
I couldn't do anything.
I need to know what happened to the console.
I wouldn't say that. At the very least, this little guy got to live the way you wanted him to.
Well, I sure hope so. Thanks for rescuing me. Next time I'll be sure to give you a tougher body, Mecha friend.
Mecha friend?
Gotta have a name, right? This little guy isn't meant for battle. He's a fellow companion and a friend. So yeah, thanks guys. I'm not gonna focus my efforts just on repairing Levinuses anymore. I'll be working hard to figure out the best way to protect us all, in the truest sense. Oh, but I guess that'd mean doing something about all our flame clocks, huh?
About that, we could always smash Colony 30's flame clock. It'd mean that everyone in the colony wouldn't have to fight anymore. The Levinuses too.
You can do that?
We can. I can't guarantee that things will go smoothly for you after, though.
I wouldn't say things are going particularly great as they stand anyway. If I can make a difference for people, and not just Levinuses. Let's do it. Let's make this happen.
Here we go!
Affinity up a little bit. Ooh. Okay, that Kevis warning's going up too, though. They're gonna be after us.
It really broke.
Hey, you okay there?
Wait, don't move a muscle. There might be some valuable materials lying around.
Nothing worth bothering about, believe me.
How are you feeling? It's got a sting, right? It was a big deal for you.
Lance, you seem more stung than me.
Come on, man. No.
I'm fine. I mean, sure, it's a big change of perspective, but like I said before, I'd already made up my mind.
True that.
Hey, could I help you guys with your mission in return? It'd be the least I could do.
Valdi realized what Valdi's saying.
I've never been more sure.
For sure!
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Looking forward to it.
Me too. Count me in.
So that's Colony 30's flame clock we've busted up for now too. Yeah, if we keep this up, I bet you the consoles are gonna get real up in arms. We'll be lucky if that's all that happens. What do you mean? You think we might not be the only ones in their firing line, is that it? If the consoles see escape from the flame clock's dominion as an act of rebellion, then soldiers from the liberated colonies might be in just as much danger as us. Then it looks like we can't just smash their clocks and leave them to it. We can defend them all, I'm sure. With the power of Ouroboros on our side, there's nothing we can't do. Yeah, no, see, there's only 6 of us. We can't be everywhere at once, right? Well, but even if we can't protect everyone at all times, we can certainly at least help them out in various ways. Oh, like we did at Colony 4? We may have a long road ahead of us, but in a very real sense, so do they. I think it's important that we work together to forge bonds of trust and cooperation. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but I can hardly imagine them opening their hearts and souls to us that easily. It makes sense, though, surely. Anybody'll clam up right up if you come on too hard. Might be smartest to keep an ear to the grapevine as we go, make sure to talk with folks and keep up the gossip. That way, we might hear about any troubles they might have, or whatever, and discover things that we can help with. I like Uni's plan. It's simple and direct. Well then, no time like the present. Let's go find some people to talk to at the colony. Quest completed. The kind right hand. With Colony 30 Flame Clock destroyed, Valdi's fight to protect everyone began in earnest. He also vowed to help you, his new friends. You've inherited a traversal skill from Valdi, wall climbing. You can now climb up and down certain walls. Okay. Valdi has joined the battle. New hero added. Okay, so Lance is going to inherit his class, which means that's probably the one we'll have him train up next. Class War Medic, role Healer. Boasts incredible healing ability. With one in the party, your medical needs are all but guaranteed to be met. This is a traversal skill that Valdi taught the party. It lets you climb up walls even without the use of ladders. Okay. Lots of loud noises around here. Good job, everybody. Good job. And that probably means that if we head over and have a look at Lance... Yeah, good. Finally, we can move him along. Looks like he'll have an easier time at Zephyr anyway. Hopefully it will. And you've already got a good color scheme to match. And yeah, look at that. It changes the gems for us. That's handy. That is handy. I wonder if there's a way to make it not do that, but still, that's handy. Definitely feels like the game wants me to explore this colony a bit, which I am happy to do. Although also there's a temptation to go back to previous colonies. We talked about that before. Ladies, why are you the way that you are? Gosh, help me. They are just not good. Can they make it up the stairs at all? Okay, they figured it out. There are a lot of people around here to talk to. There's a lot of information to be gleaned. But what if instead of doing that, now hear me out, I know this is going to seem a little bit silly, but what if we instead, wait, what are these things? What are these little marks? Oh, Doran the Bam Bam, the Desert Hulk, Charity and Hypocrisy. Right, well what if instead of doing all of this, we did one of these instead. Wait, how do I get to the other regions? Wait a minute. I think you have to open up the full menu, and then from there go to the big map, and then we can cycle back to the Atia region. And then, maybe now, at long last, after all this time, the game will let me return to where the heart is? Yeah, that's the mission. That's the mission right there. It probably won't let me fast travel all the way back here to Colony 9, but it probably will let me fast travel back to... Okay, then. How do you want me to do this, game? I don't understand. You want me to go to where the heart is, but you won't let me go anywhere near it? What? What are you playing at here? Why are you this way, game? Okay, well, what if we go here, and we go all the way back to the entrance of this... Why not? Alright, fine. The game plainly wants me to help these folks out, so I guess we'll do that. Let's have a talk with everyone. It's so refreshing to not have that console running his gob all the time. He may not be here to manage things anymore, but we'll cope just fine with use it around. Well, with the commander being like he is, Colony 30 is going to follow his whims. Always has, always will do. Yuzette's reputation. Alright.
This sounds pretty serious.
Does it? Just sounded like a little casual conversation. What is going on down here? This has some real Xenoblade Chronicles X vibes. Let's not get too far off track. Yeah, okay. I heard that recent event, even Vin's been collecting fortune clovers. You don't say. It's not every day you hear of a mechanic who's into collecting plants now, is it? So that's one of two. I heard they grew on Leprel Knoll, but I haven't been able to find any sparking fortune clovers there myself. Is that because you're no good at looking for things? It's either that or everyone else got to them first, I reckon. What an insult. Is it just because you're no good at looking for things? You idiots. Time to, I suppose.
Tasty.
It does, yeah. Head down here to the colony.
Let's make
Have a
the
little
most of our
sniff
break, guys.
around, see what we've got, so we can order food. Let's do that, just so we get the recipe for Manana. Was this fish fillet toasty? That sounds pretty good. And it does an energy drop bonus? Is that what it said? I didn't even read it. I just hit the button to go. It's weird. I've never seen anyone eat a sandwich with a spoon, but Lands, you do you, man. Brisky Breezy Toasty is a new recipe learned. Now that sounds really good. Alright, let's discuss the things we've learned here today. So we've got a widespread custom and... Ooh, required hero Valdi. Does that mean I need to... Does that mean I acquire him through the quest, or I need him to do this? We don't have Valdi as a hero. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, Valdi's the kid. Valdi, aren't you Colony 30's commander? Yep. It's just that people in Colony 30 seem to really rely on this Yuzette guy. Oh, and how? Yuzette is my aide. He takes care of a ton of jobs for me. What do you usually do in the colony, Valdi? Build lovenesses? So basically, you leave all your commanderly duties to your poor mate. Uh-huh. He really helps me out. Valdi, are you really okay with that? Weren't you gonna figure out the best way to protect everyone? If you're gonna do that, don't you need to keep more of an eye on all of these things? Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right, Lance. Right, so what do you want to do? Yuzette will know, I bet. Let's go talk to him. Big friendly friend. Is he a secret villain? Is he actually a bad guy in disguise? I hope not. I really hope not. People go crazy for collecting fortune clovers in Colony 32, don't they? What are we wearing and why are we wearing it? Wait, what is this outfit that you have on? When did you put these clothes on? What is happening? You used to collect them as well, didn't you, Uni? Yeah, I only got 4 though. Are they lucky because they're so hard to find? Bingo. I don't know where it came from, but they say if you find 7, they'll keep death away. Based on what? Hang on. There's not much point in a mechanic picking 7 of them to ward off death. They're non-combatants. Yeah, they're less likely to die in action. I don't know if there's anything to it. Why is Vin collecting them then? Vin from Colony 30? Oh, you think there's a good fortune clover spot somewhere a mechanic can reach? Yeah, I guess that might be what I think. Class! What say we go ask around? Looks like Uni's gonna add to her collection. wish upon a clover. I'm not sure how that's helping the colony out, per se, but let's do ourselves a little save.
Keep a record.
And we'll carry on, I guess.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the
Where do we want to go with that? I guess Big Friendly Friend is what we're tracking first, and I suppose that makes more sense to do that first. I'm interested in meeting this guy and finding out whether or not he's actually a friendly. Wow, the game's frame rate did a wonky thing back there. Also, do we have that yellow shirt on under our jacket? That's what it is, okay. Right, I think that's pretty much all the relevant news we can find. It seems the problems are far more prevalent than we'd anticipated. Are they? Are they? You got one guy who's kind of half running the place, and you've got some clovers. That's not a lot of insurmountable problems. Tell me about it. So what's our next stop? I think we could do a lot of good here by helping out, but ultimately, our destination is Sword March. That's important too. You're right, we should consider things from all angles before we act. Pluses of freeing colonies. Liberating a colony will enable you to access a wealth of new information. Be sure to check every nook and cranny to gather up all the rumors you can. As the story moves forward, the information you obtain will also change. It's always worth revisiting colonies to gain more up-to-date information. So game, are you gonna let me, like, if I wanted to leave now, theoretically if I went to my map and I said, you know what, I want to go to the Atia region, would you? No, you wouldn't leave it, but would you let me? Oh!